First, we'll start with the word vehicle. The word vehicle comes from the Latin word vehire, meaning to carry, in the sense that a vehicle is something that carries a person or another object. Next, we will look at the word automobile, which comes from the roots auto meaning self and mobile meaning moving, in the sense that an automobile moves itself by use of an engine. Also car, which is a kind of wheeled vehicle, and it derives from the term chariot, which is another kind of wheeled vehicle. Next, we will look at the word sedan, and you may be wondering, what is a sedan? Well, a sedan is an enclosed vehicle designed for 4 or more people, and it usually has 2 or 4 doors. The word sedan comes from the Latin roots sella, meaning saddle, and the Latin root sedere, meaning sit. It was first used to describe an automobile in 1912. Before then, it described a covered chair that was carried by at least 2 people. Generally, a king was carried in this chair. Now we will look at the word van, which is a covered, box-like vehicle. It is a shortening of the term caravan, and a caravan is another word for a company of travelers. The 1829 definition is a covered truck or wagon of any kind. A lot of people are confused as to why minivans are called miniature, since they aren't that small when you compare them to other vehicles, but they are compared to vans. They are called a small van that is designed to carry people. In some countries, such as Great Britain, they are simply referred to as people carriers, as they are specifically designed to carry only people and nothing else. Next is the word truck, which is a large, heavy motor vehicle. It comes from Latin roots meaning wheeled pulley or wheeled vehicle. It also comes from the word truckle, which is a barrel-shaped piece of cheese. The word itself wasn't used to describe a vehicle until the late 1700s. Before then, it just simply described pulleys. The biggest question is, why is it called a semi-truck? Because when you see them on the roads, they're so much bigger than all the other cars. And it's really a shortened version of the word semi-trailer truck, coming from the Latin root semi, meaning half. And it's called a semi-trailer because the trailer doesn't have a front axle, so that it cannot move if there is no tractor in front. Which builds into our next word, tractor-trailer. It is called a tractor because the front cab in a semi-trailer is called a tractor unit. A tractor unit is another word for the incredibly powerful engine used for towing. It comes from the Latin prefix tract, which means to pull. Next is the word convertible. Convertibles were first created in 1922, and they had manually retractable roofs. Convert means to be able to change in form or function, such as retracting the roof. They come from the Latin root convertere, meaning turn around, as though a convertible turns around its function when you open the roof. Now we have bus. A bus is a large vehicle designed for passenger transport. It is a shortening of the 19th century term omnibus, which comes from the root omni, meaning all, which would make a bus, theoretically, a vehicle for all. Next is a locomotive, not a train. Train actually describes the entire combination of cars. The first locomotive was invented in 1804. A locomotive is a powered rail vehicle used for pulling trains. It comes from the Latin phrase loco movere, which is to move by change of position. And lastly, we have ambulance. An ambulance is a vehicle designed to take the sick or injured to the hospital. It comes from the French phrase hôpital ambulant, meaning mobile field hospital, generally horse-drawn. It also comes from the word ambulant, which is being able to walk and not being confined to your bed.
Created using Powtoon.